Saber fans, Tony here from Rowan Sabers, and today I have another Ultrasabers Crystal Focus 10 installation. Now with this saber, Colby, one of my friends, it was one of his first sabers and he wanted me to upgrade it, and so that's what I did. I built my first CFX lightsaber and then he was like, alright, you can do it, let's do this install. It has 21 fonts on it and that's absolutely crazy. I've never put that many fonts on a custom saber before, and he spent a lot of money buying all the fonts and making sure that it's very, very nitpicky. Now he also wanted me to do custom boot sounds and tracks for about 6 of those out of those 21 fonts, and so I spent maybe 6 hours going through and trimming the audio and making sure I had the tracks right and the boot sounds right. Because with Crystal Focus 10 you have the boot sound and then you have the font sound as well. So you have the font telling you what it is, and then when you hold it down it confirms it and it goes into the font itself. It was very time consuming, but it was still worth it. So for the fonts that he has, all 21 of them, he has Darth Revan and Old Republic fonts like 1 through 6, and then he has Darth Bane and then a lot of canon lightsaber fonts. And then from there he has kind of random ones like the Rainbow Blade and Tron, and that's kind of it as his random ones, but it has a lot of stuff. Now what I also did on this, if Crystal Focus 10 has a menu sound, and usually it's like ambience and it's not really like anything really. With this I was able to figure it out, and I was able to put a Darth Revan track in the middle of the selection font menu, and so you'll hear it boot up and then you'll hear the first font, but then you'll hear the track. It's Darth Revan's theme. And then for each font, there's a different Revan theme for each blade. Much like Prophy, where you have a font and a track, for this, you have the same thing on each font, as well as the menu. Now, the install itself was very, very simple. It had a normal LED in there. I took that out. Neopixel adapter. Now, this saber is very interesting because he had it, the LED broke originally, and he had it replaced, and so they already had a retention screw, so I didn't have to drill a new retention screw on it because I already had one. And so it made my job a lot easier. Now the pommel is something I got from the custom saber shop, and this is just your standard style 7 or whatever pommel. It has no vented pommel, but it's just open, much like Ultrasaber's pommels. Now, as I said before, it's a CFX build, so nothing too fancy. It has a deep sleep mode. It has my own 3D printed chassis at 2.1 recharge port with your twist kill key, and a 28mm bass speaker. Now this saber is really loud. I didn't expect it to be that loud. I thought you'd have more resonance in a vented pommel, but these sabers, because I did my personal one as well, and this saber is really, really loud. Let's put a blade in it. Alright, going to... So you can hear the Revan track that I custom put on the CFX menu, and then the first font is Darth Revan's, and then he asked for all these boot sounds, so I'll try to capture all of them. It might take some time, but yeah. So the first one.
Revan was power. It was like staring into the heart of the Force.
And so then you have the track, which is Revan's theme, and then you have pitch. The font is called Pitch Black, but it's basically I designed it to be a Revan font. So it's a hard press to turn it on. It's a bit different than Prophy, but that CFX version of localized lockup, it's not yet responsive, but it's still very good. Let's see if I can get another boot sound.
Even then you could see the Jedi who would slay etched on his soul.
I believe each font almost has 4 boot sounds I put on them, so it's a lot. Alright, now to go to the next one.
He would have gone from being the Sith Lord himself to the savior of our galaxy.
Very Revan inspired.
And you said you loved me.
So this is just the light side by K-Sith, but yellow blade, same force effects and stuff. Oh, you also have color changing, which I forgot to mention, on CFX on one button. So, yeah, cool stuff. I also have a different track on this one, by a different artist he wanted. Very quiet at first. Very nice. The gold matches the LE. Very nice.
Apathy is death.
This is a big one. I created this one for him originally before he wanted all the Revan stuff. And he was like, oh, you can do that? Well, let's go do the Revan one. So this is Apathy is Death.
There is no great revelation.
This one has a
great secret.
Tons.
There is only you.
There are tons of force effects with this one. Not force effects, boot sound with this one. This is the balance by K-Sith. But again, clean blade, localized lockup-ish. I don't know how well you guys can see on the camera, but yeah.
Finally, we have returned.
So this is Old Republic Sith. This is Vengeance, I believe. A lot of good fonts on this. But I don't remember what the track is for this. Oh, just Duel of Fates. Who knows? Who knew?
Query, is there someone that you need killed, Master?
So this is the droid from Old Republic. I believe his name's HK. And so we did, I think, 2 boots for this one.
Prejudice set to maximum.
He wanted Spitfire as the font, and he wanted an unstable orange. Now we wanted this one because of the force effects, or droids also. Oh, if I can get it. There we go. So with CFX, to get the force effect, you have to hold the button and swing. And then the track to this is a Katina, I believe, from the Old Republic. Yeah. So quite funny as well. Now this, I think, is Darkness. It's either Darkness or Vengeance, but it's his Darth Bane styled. We kept. Oh, it's Vengeance because of that boot. It's a pretty interesting effect on the blaster because it is first. For that one, the whole blade locks up. I don't think I went to change that one. No track for that one.
I'm Cal Kestis.
Now this is the Fallen Order Cal Kestis font that the customer wanted. And this one, he wanted there's a Fallen Order style for CFX, and it's kind of like a flame blade. But I don't know how well you can pick it up. There's a slight flame. It's very slow. And then occasionally the tip of it will spark white, which I thought was kind of weird. Let's see if I can do a force effect. Now the customer wanted a track from the game, and it's from By the Who. I'm not going to play it, but you get the idea. Emperor, that's a good one. I'll go through that one. So this is the Emperor by Kyrophonic. And this is very reminiscent of his lightsaber during the Clone Wars, so you can hear all the, almost like a generator. So when he's fighting Maul on Mandalore, it's very nice. Good font.
Anakin Skywalker.
This is a good one on that one.
This is where the fun begins.
This is Anakin. This is called The Chosen One by K. Sith. Oh. Yeah. Very deep font. So, very nice font. Both the Bold One and Chosen One are very, very good fonts.
Ahsoka.
Ahsoka. I'll go for that one real quick.
Tron, is it? I can't say yours is a name familiar to me.
This is a font they added later, and they were like, oh, I got an after scene, season 7. And so I did a spark tip. Because you can't have responsive on CFX, the responsive swing, so yes, a glowing tip. Clue. So this, I'll go with this one.
Clue.
So this is a font that was originally just for CFX and disc props for Tron, but I added smooth swing to it, I added boot sounds to it, I added the track to it that the customer wanted. He really wanted a Tron blade, and Tron blades are really cool on Profi, but you can't have that animation on CFX, so we went with Unstable, I think, and just went with that. It might be a solid one, but it's a very interesting font. Yeah, but it's Unstable. So this is supposed to be orange because Clue in Tron is evil. He had a blue Tron on there, but he ran out of storage on his thing, so he decided to drop it. Very interesting font. So, yeah. Now the customer wanted this one added. He had it on his original saber, and so I added this one as well. So, I don't judge, but this is kind of extreme. Well, that concludes it. I hope you liked that review. Kobe, I hope you enjoy your saber. He's also going to be doing a review, so go check out his channel for that review. I believe his username is Darth Revan, but I'm not entirely sure. Please like, comment any questions about the build. Commissions will be linked through my Instagram or Etsy. You can see the link below. Share with friends, family, any Star Wars fans. As always, I hope you're having a wonderful day, and may the Force be with you. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. It'll help out the channel a lot, and I greatly appreciate it.